Before I officially start the Pokemon League here, I want to show you the results of some training and stuff I've done. Most of my Pokemon are level 50, you want them around level 47 or 48 for a good run. I have Nega-Wisp here, which is a Chandelure, which is replacing Vanillish, because Vanillish isn't going to be very useful from here on out. And I give it a Scope Lens, which is going to help Inferno, because it has low accuracy, but it's very powerful. TranquElliyo here, I give it Grass Knot to replace Return, so I finally have a Grass-type move, and some variety. Aragog has Thunderbolt instead of Slash, a very powerful electric move. Extra, I've given a Bright Powder to replace the Scope Lens, which reduces the opponent's accuracy. Nothing's changed with Scrappy. And the word has Shadow Claw instead of Air Slash. And with that out of the way, the word is also level 52, because I need him to evolve very soon. So, hello, I am Elio, and let's start the Pokemon League in Pokemon White. The Pokemon League is a place where you both pursue strength and express it. The way to express it is simple. You have to beat the Elite Four and the champion. You can start your challenge by battling any of the Elite Four, and if you defeat them all, you can challenge the champion. However, I warn you, once you start your challenge, there's no turning back. You must keep battling until you defeat them all, or are defeated yourself. Want to go in? Then proceed. Yep, once you go in here, there's no turning back, and there's certainly no doctors, so... And like he said, you can challenge the gym leaders in any order you want. Quite refreshing change from past iterations, but I'm going to go in the clockwise direction. And each Elite Four member has their own unique way of taking them to you. Oh wow, Spirit's taking us up the stairs. I wonder what this Elite Four member's going to be a specialist of. No way back. Starting with the Ghost Elite Four specialist Shauntal. She's going to start with a Cofagrigus, the evolution of Yamask. The thing about Cofagrigus, it's very defensive, mainly physically defensive. So you want to be taking advantage of its lower special defense, which is what I'm doing here with Nega-Wisp. Not exactly a good idea though, because it's Ghost type, so it's going to be taking the same damage too. Alright. I like Shauntal in her little poetry gimmick she's got. Full restore, that's not good. At least Flame Burst, yeah, then I can give in another Shadow Ball and this will take it out. Alright then. Neganova's having a good start. Nega-Wisp. Neganova was an alternate name. By the way, if you get the reference Nega-Wisp, good for you. For those of you who don't know, it's actually kind of spoilers, but it's from Sonic Colors. Anyway, and her next Pokemon is Golurk, which is a very good, rather good physical attacker, but it is very slow. So if you can get in a fast, super effective move, this thing goes down real quick, like that quick. Also, the level 50 helps because, yeah, I kind of went overboard with the training, but I don't want this to go on too long. So, our next Pokemon is her Jellicent. It's going to be female, like her. This Jellicent is a special tank, but its defense is rather low, so you want to take advantage of that. You'll find that all of our Pokemon have are specialist in a certain stat, except for Speed. Speed is the only specialist that it doesn't have. And our last Pokemon is her own Chandelure, so I'm going to send out Extru. Chandelure is a very good special attacker, and it's not got bad defenses, but its HP isn't all that great, so... Yeah, also Chandelure is a level 50 Pokemon. All the Elite Four members, their strongest Pokemon are going to be level 50. If you can get a super effective hit in, then all the better for you. And there you go, Shauntal, probably the easiest Elite Four member done. And the word is level 53. Alright. And with that thunder and lightning signifying our escape, as you can see by the statue here, there is a glowing panel that show up whenever you defeat an Elite Four member, and when all 4 start glowing, well, you'll see what happens then. Something I want to mention about the training, I rather much like that you don't have to do nearly as much training compared to past games. Because one of the parts I always hate in past Pokemon games is having to train like 10 levels before the Elite Four. Thank goodness they kind of altered it for this generation. Now, for the second Elite Four member, we go up this self-moving platform thingamajig. Escalator? I guess. Spiral escalator. Spiral escalators actually are a cool idea. Yeah. So, here's the second Elite Four member. The second Elite Four member, if you're going in clockwise direction like I am, is Grimsley, the Dark Specialist. Yes, despite all the fire on the way up, I guess it's supposed to be opposite something. He's not a fire type specialist. He's going to start with Scrafty, which is dark and fighting, the evolution of Scrappy. No, not Scrappy. Fool. What is it? It's Scraggy. Duh. Yeah, which wasn't a good idea to send out Aragog first, because the fighting type neutralizes Bug's weakness. And it hangs on with Bite. 2 HP or something, so I'm gonna switch out while I predict the full restore. Scrafty, as I've mentioned many a time before, is very defensive, that's why it's on my team. But it's rather slow, so if you can get in some hits quickly, then you're alright. And its weaknesses are fighting and flying, so all the better for you if you can get those out. Especially my Scrappy here. Haha. Alright, why does an Elite Four member have a Lipard? Seriously? As I've mentioned many times before, Lipard is very fast, so... but it's very, very frail, its defense is incredibly bad, so... The only thing it's gonna do is gonna fake you out, and then... yeah. Night Slash, like that's gonna do anything. Oh, okay. Okay, fine. I'll admit it. You're now a decent Pokemon. Are you okay with that? Lipards were bad before, but... okay, now you're decent. Are you happy? Ugh. I also figured this thing has attract, so if you're using male Pokemon, you're kind of stuck. Yeah, despite Grimsley being a male, he has an awful lot of female Pokemon, only his Scrafty isn't female. His third Pokemon, which is his level 50 Pokemon, so you might call it his strongest, but I don't personally think it is, because it's a physical attacker, but its special defense is rather bad. But if you have a good physical attacker, like my Extra here, especially a ground type move, this thing goes down like crazy. Fire Shop is the evolution of Pawniard, and also because it's dark and steel, fighting type is going to just obliterate it like crazy. And his last Pokemon is his Crocodile, the final evolution of, what was it, Sundial. There we go. It's like most, it's physical attacker mainly, but it has many weaknesses, so if you can exploit any one of them, really, it's gonna go down just like this. So And there you have it, Grimsley defeated. Another easy one. They kind of go easy as you go clockwise. Easier. And with the first 2 Elite Four members defeated, I am going to leave you off here, so see you next time when we'll take on the final 2 Elite Four members.